Hello, everyone. This is Patrick speaking, and you're watching Special Sports Podcast. We are going to talk about NFL games in the NFL playoffs. The games were Jaguars, Chiefs. That was a really good game, really close, really good game. We're going to talk about Giants and Eagles. That was a blowout. I don't get what happened, but they were just Giants just couldn't never did anything. The games were Giants and Eagles, 38-7. I don't know. I think I went to bed about the fourth quarter, beginning of the fourth quarter. I was like, this is not a game. I don't want to stay up. I was like, Giants just couldn't do anything in the second half. I thought they might be better in the game in the second half, but I thought there'd be a Jaguars and Chargers game. They came back at the second half, but Eagles were just playing really good. My goodness. Chiefs and Jaguars game. Patrick Mahomes got hurt in the first quarter. Did not play the second quarter too much. He had a high ankle sprain, I think. They're going to talk about it likely today. They didn't know anything, but he had bad ankle. He wasn't really putting any pressure on that game. That was 7. They won by 7. That game I thought would be more closer, 20-31. 31 wasn't that bad, but yeah, that was a blowout. I don't know what happened to that game. Chiefs and the Jaguars. I said was 31-35. They didn't score much, but when you get Patrick Mahomes hurt like that, but that was a crazy good game. Okay, the game's on tonight. NFL playoffs tonight. Bengals and Eagles. No, Bengals and Bills. It's gonna be at Bills. I think Bengals got screwed because it should be. I kind of think it should be at the house. I don't know because that game they got canceled and someone got hurt and they had to cancel everything. But you just deal with what you can. Cause I kind of thought the Bengals could have won that game, but how would you know? You can't really do anything about it. Bengals just have to win at Bills. It makes them better. Makes them better. And then Cowboys and 49ers. Just saying, I think 49ers are going to win. I'm going to say 42 to 35. I think it's going to be a scoring. I think it's going to be a really scoring game. Yeah, they get that two good defense, but the offense are good too. Bills and Bengals. Bengals don't have a good offensive line right now. Bills have a kind of good offense, but they're kind of bad. And Bengals defense and Bengals defense and Bills off defense not crazy good. I'm kind of thinking of a scoring game because the defense might easily do better than the offenses, both of them. Kind of been thinking a little bit lower game. I think it's really hard to decide. I think Bill's gonna win 28-24. It's gonna be a close game, I think. That's gonna be fun to watch. 2 o'clock my time, Nebraska time, Eastern time. We'll see who's gonna win. That was a good game. Playoffs. There's because if Bills win, they play on the neutral side, Atlanta. It'll be warmer. It won't be frigid cold to deal with the cold weather or deal with the elements. I felt like it's not a bad idea, but they don't. They get a lot. They don't get their money, but you deal with it for what you can. I think Bill's gonna win. I do think 49ers are going to win because their defense are really good. And I just think the 49ers offense have so much weapons that the quarterback don't really need to do it. Let's let them do the work. Yeah, he's a rookie and he's first major game. Yeah, they played. He's a 10-win. I think 10 win streak when he first started. When he got started during the game. Yeah, Seattle was. They played in the regular season. They played at Seattle. Yeah, they were a really bad team. But playing at Seattle with all that crowd, for me, it set them apart. That the offense or the quarterback is still actually good. Yeah, Seattle defense not that good, but hey, the adrenaline and the crowd noise and trying to deal with all that stuff actually makes him better. He played against a really good team ish, good team, and I think Seattle's good. But you have to. He's playing at home against Dallas. It's not much crowd, but its confidence is better. I think his confidence is really good. Yeah, they play really crappy teams when he started, but you have to remember he is a rookie. He's gonna make a little mistakes, but I felt like his team's been really good for him. You have to think his team's good. He have about 3 or 4 weapons. The line is really good. Not much of a running. He can run the ball. You don't have to have the DBs, the defensive line don't have to. If he's on the game, they can still run the ball. And then they don't know what to run, the blitz or the. He just gets more balance, and that's why I think 49ers will win because they're more balanced. And Dallas maybe a little balance offense, but I don't think they'll have enough weapons to make it. Because I think 49ers just defense just that much better. And that's going to be a fun game. 49ers and Eagles at Eagles. That's going to be a fun game. Because Eagles are just crazy doing good. That game, Eagles and Giants. I think this Giants has not had no. What I said the last video on Giants, they did not have enough weapons to. They had to put double on that one person. Not putting that double on that one person, then they can play singles on everyone, and it makes it easier for the defense. They don't have the big weapon like Brown and all the other teams have a different weapon they have to deal with. They have to put 2 on him just to have him not have any points. But first year with Giant coach, I felt like you did really good. You had, I do think it's more that quarterback needs to learn. I thought he did really good. He just made little mistakes, and I felt like they did really good. They just didn't run the ball that good, and that really hurt them. That's how they beat Vikings so better because they run the ball, and they just could never run the ball, and then the passing game just didn't click because they didn't run the ball. I felt like that was the reason. And then if it's Chiefs and the Bills, I think Chiefs. We'll talk next week, but that'll be a good game. Next week's gonna be really nice, fun to watch. This week is be fun, and then next week's gonna be fun. That's why I like NFL. They're just you never know what's gonna happen, really. And I heard the Chiefs game. They Friday night they out of the car and they just lined up for the tailgating. They were just lining up like that's what Chiefs are. They're good fans, and it was like my goodness, that was a good game. It was a little rainy in that game. That's just how NFL is. We'll see you next time. Have fun.